was Marquita going to that she got pregnant from from? Don't tell me that's because that's she never told me any type of information about that's important. Pregnancy and she got pregnant and nothing. It's something with that school. I'm telling you now. I always thought that, and now I can't think nothing else. If she got pregnant by somebody out of school, and I mean because they all acted like they didn't know nothing. All of them, the lunch lady, the teacher, they never questioned the teacher that taught her that day.
And you said you met with Miss Annette Harris on the 10th.
Yes.
And that's in January 2020.
January. Yes.
That was early in the morning.
Around between 11 and 12.
So school was in session at that time?
Yes.
Did you speak with the teacher who was in Ms. I's classroom on the 9th of January?
No.
Did you speak with any of Ms. I's known friends?
In the investigation, yes.
You did?
The guy that they gave the case to, he never questioned the teacher. He didn't write nothing down.
Who did you speak to?
I can't recall that.
Did you write them in a report?
No, not in this report.
Okay, so you spoke with folks, but you didn't record their names?
I recorded it probably on my run sheet, but not inside the missing report.
And you didn't take statements from anybody?
Not at the time.
Ever?
No.
Okay.
Only other chance I talked to the guardian, which is the grandmother, and a couple of students.
A couple?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know how many?
A couple, two.
Two, okay. And you said you canvassed the area?
Yes.
What area did you canvass?
The 3 Mile area. We were all around there, checking the alleys, knocking on doors, seeing if we can get some video, doorbell, camera footage. We didn't find anything.
In her classroom, does she have a locker or a cubby or anything where she stores items?
I can't answer that question.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Fair to say that you didn't check?
I may have, but I can't recall right now because it's been such a long time.
Is there a report that documents whether you did or not?
No. I went back to the station, advised the lieutenant of what we came up with.
Which was what?
Which was, I talked to the parent, the grandparent, talked to a couple of students. We didn't find anything from doing our search of the area.
So did you do anything else in regards to investigating?
No, I did not, because I was getting ready to retire, so I was done.
And how long did you stay involved in the investigation?
That day.
Okay.
If someone else's investigation would have took over, besides me, because once again I was leaving, but I gave all the information that I had along with my run sheet as well. So.
And are you aware of what happened after that?
No.
Okay.
Because it made me think like that police officer, or the police officer that went to the court and barely did anything that he was supposed to do. He just gives me the vibes of he knows Annette very well from the school type of thing. The guy that was retiring? Yeah. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know. I'm not trying to spit crap out here, but that's just a little bit of a vibe I got out of that situation of, well, you worked at that school, you were getting years going into retirement anyway, and maybe you did her a favor by not giving a fuck, because y'all probably had too many conversations. Go to the school just to check on the kids or talk or pick up the kids. You probably, give off this very flirtatious vibe when they're coming in. So I can just imagine probably flirting with this police officer at one point. You said who come off flirtatious? Annette. Oh, Annette. She comes off flirtatious? She can be, like how other women do. I see if you watch it, somebody explained it a little bit in Miss Parker's video of how she was like flirting or kind of had a crush on the pastor. That's kind of how she acted towards certain men that she's interested in, and like very flirtatious, almost like how she walked up on drivers on that video about you're supposed to be family and stuff. only came out that way because there's kids out there. She got the twins out there, but she does give you the vibe of like, one of them older ladies that probably was so fast back in the day. I don't know.
I definitely see that. I've seen pictures. Now, I do want to ask you, because you said you started dating around 22. Do you remember what month? You got to know your anniversary.
Oh, man. You know what? I am so terrible with these things. When it comes to birthdays.
Oh, so y'all don't, like, celebrate it every year?
I want to say it's like towards the end of the year.
So if you...
It's in between the end of the year or the beginning of the year. I just can't really remember it for real, but I know it was in 2022. Just off the fact of I can go off of I was creating some shoes, and that was the first time I was painting around her, and she got to see like that I can like paint on shoes and customize shoes.
So do you remember hearing any talk about CPS and interviewing Jarvis?
No, and it's crazy because it's like I said, when I start hearing little things here and there on YouTube, when something pops in my head, like, oh shit, give me them little chills. Yeah, I have heard them. It might have been around the time when they was like getting into it on Facebook with one of the family members that pretty much practiced called CPS. Because at that time they would do something or CPS got involved, I noticed that they would get on Facebook and really be like getting into it with somebody.
It was Kenya. It was Kenya at the time because I got some screenshots. And another thing, did she say that her son is now with his father, or you heard that on somebody else's channel?
Who's son?
Yeah, Marquita. Do they call her Key?
They call her Key. Yeah,
okay.
Someone call her Key. She's really be like low key with how she talk and what she do. But
so she ain't mentioned.
She ain't really mentioned nothing about that dad and if he got custody and if the son is going to Las Vegas. I really just got all of that off of some of the Facebook and YouTube stuff that people been throwing out there.
Okay, because
it seemed more believable because it was him that wrote that. That's his picture. That's his name. That's his Facebook. Like whoever took the screenshot of what he said, that's him.
And I didn't see none of it. Like I didn't see that. I need to get that. But I don't know who the guy is. But I just wonder because last time we talked, you said that the one father had both of the kids. So I was wondering if she mentioned that now her son is somewhere else.
And now that I figured out through the Facebook thing, YouTube, that Marquita had got pregnant by him, the security guard. That's actually true, but she's claiming that she was out of high school or whatever. She was 18 or something. I don't know.
Oh, so you did talk to her about it?
Yeah, every so often I just ask questions.
So she admitted that she do have a kid by the security guard.
Yeah. And then I mostly ask her questions that the YouTube has brought out.
Okay, that's good to know. I like verifications.
This show just giving chills. The story, every day, something. And it's just like, I don't know what to believe, but it's starting to just be something big. And that's what I keep feeling like.
And I'm telling you, it is. The biggest part of it is Frank to me. Because Frank is the one with the money. he's the one that's able to move and shake and do and fix all of the stuff. There's a lot of weirdos involved. That church. Huh?
That was Tootie.
Yes. Yes.
She gave me a little chills with that the house right around the corner from them with that yellow and red fence.
Yep.
Right where they drop off. Right where they
drop her off.
Drop off for that bus. For the bus.
Yep.
It's just like when she said that, I'm like, damn, that do kind of make sense. Like, who paint they fence that color?
Right.
Like, nobody. You can go anywhere. Nobody really has this color fence. And it makes me feel like what they trying to keep everybody like close in this area.
In that area, yeah. It's something about that area that he likes. And I believe that it's definitely possible. Cause she even started getting chills after bringing that female on. Did you watch the female that was on? Okay.
I might have, but the female.
No, you will remember. This girl was kidnapped by Jarvis 20 years ago. He kept her in his grandmother's house.
And they were saying that it might be an evangelist that was driving.
Yeah, but it wasn't an evangelist that was driving because I listened to it again. Right. She said the person that was driving is wealthy. Yeah, it wasn't him.
Well, it could be using his van, but I don't know.
And the keys to his place. He would have had that. But what I didn't hear is if she said the person was black or white. I didn't hear her say.
I didn't hear that either.
Yeah, so that would have helped. Because when she said rich, I'm like, it couldn't have been the evangelist. And that person would have been running their mouth because the evangelist.
He described the band. Now, the only thing I could say is she described the band because somebody showed a picture of the band to her, and she said that. I think that's what she said. Mm-hmm. If I'm not mistaken, that she basically described the band on how it looked.
Yeah, she did. She said it was curtains and all that tan curtains in the back, person driving.
And then brought that same picture up on Evangelist, and he said that was his van.
He did, yeah. And I heard them asking him what kind of van that he had, but I don't know. I wasn't looking at the screen because I was working, so I don't have a picture of the van. But yeah, so it's a lot. It's a lot of things that start to make connect. What?